I was on a beach and there was a big tsunami and a baby elephant saved me. I like the baby elephant.
Today, we'll be looking at Nazi tanks, and some jet planes, and maybe some rockets. And we'll gush endlessly about how advanced this technology was and how Adolf Hitler may have won the war if only they'd managed to work it out earlier. And we'll begin to leave you wondering why exactly we are so keen on Nazi technology. And by the end of the program, you'll be left feeling markedly suspicious about where our loyalties lie.
Hi, I'm a minor celebrity, or maybe I'm Boris Johnson. Join me on an all-expenses-paid jolly as I swan off to some foreign part rich in culture and architecture. I'll give you a tour of my favourite historical dynasty. You'll learn nothing.
This woman's child was born with a horrible disease with a very long name that only about 1 in every 10 quadrillion children are born with. Let us watch as we observe the child tortuously trying to live their life under the unremitting pall of doom created by this steadily worsening condition. We will also see the mother struggle with her responsibilities and conscience as she gamely tries to put a brave face on the sorry-sistered ordeal. We'll focus on how this is a triumph of the human spirit, but I think we all know we're in it for the grisly voyeurism.
A chimp has learnt how to use signs to get stuff from idiots in a lab, thus proving himself smarter than them. After all, it took them a decade to realise that chimps prefer interacting with humans than with computers. They still haven't considered the potential of a person bothering to learn some chimpanzee language, but they have considered how to introduce a free market economy to the chimp's suspiciously communist society.
Here are some old bones. Was this person murdered? Were they a victim of a pagan ritual killing? We don't know, but we speculate wildly and create pointless reconstructions of the most dramatic and least evident scenario which we can repeat ad nauseum.
Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? Or the Iranian Revolution? Or what about the Yom Kippur War? We have an hour-long special where we interview major key figures such as Prime Ministers of developing nations, US Secretaries of State, British ambassadors and ex-KGB fixers. The lineup will be startlingly impressive, yet the content will be amazingly dull. And we can promise you no exciting new information or revelations. The only thing you'll be surprised by is the extent to which the major players of the time were winging it.
2 Australians bought a lion cub in Harrods in the 1960s, without really considering that A. London is not the usual habitat of lions, and B. fully grown adult male lions are quite large, eat a lot and are very strong. Stumped by the lion's audacity in growing up, they decide to return it to Africa and later go back to visit, whereupon he is very glad to see them. Aww. A Californian who first posted the only interesting piece of film to YouTube says that the internet is out there raising awareness and she's glad to be a part of it. Who knows what that means, or how it's relevant.
ABBA have a dark secret. It's very sinister and mysterious, and is probably the reason why Annie Frid was always so quiet in interviews. They won't even let us use their music in this programme. That's how evil they are. Annie Frid's father was a Nazi officer in occupied Norway, and her mother was an unmarried teen. There's no genetic link to fascism, but we're sure this implies something.